Good morning, you guys. This is week 5 of upper school math, and this week we're going to talk about solutions of going over budget. So even if we're really careful about making our budgets, sometimes we're going to go over. Sometimes we're going to have to make really tough decisions, and we need to know what to do if we're not sure. Sometimes we have to make a decision, and we need to know what our options are. So let's take a look at some of those situations. So our objective this week is to identify what our solutions are. What are the options when we don't have enough money to buy what we want and what we need? So first we're going to have a review game where we look at wants and needs again. We're going to learn about different solutions for when we are going to go over budget. And then we're going to have 3 activities. So it's just the same as every week with different content and different activities. Okay, so first, your first slide looks like this. You can click here to, let's see if we can do this. So the game looks like this. To play the game, you're going to have a slide that looks like this, and it's going to explain to you out loud what a need and a want is. So this is a review. We've already talked about needs and wants in the last 2 weeks, okay? So in this game, you are going to choose on each screen, you're going to choose whether something is a need or a want, okay? So it's going to take you through several screens and ask you, is this thing a need or a want? And you can just listen. You can either read or you can listen. And then on each page, you're going to make a choice. This is a want or this is a need. And you just click your choice. Okay, so that's your warm up for this week. So let's go back to our slides. And are we still in present mode? I feel like we are not. Why does Miss Small have trouble? Here we go. Okay. All right. So after you do the warm up, then you'll go on to the next slide. And the next slide says, what if I don't have enough money? So here's a picture of some students eating lunch. So think about a time when we maybe go out into the community on CRI and you're buying lunch. And maybe you want some more food than you have money for. Maybe you want to buy a meal and then you want something after your meal, but you don't have enough money. What are your choices? What are your options? Let's have a look at that. Okay, so here's your budget. Let's look at that first. You open your wallet, you have a $10 bill and you have a $5 bill. Together, that means you have $15. Okay, because a 10 and a 5 together, that makes 15. Your budget is $15. All right, so you want to buy this meal that costs $11.50. That's your main lunch, but you also really want bubble tea. And the bubble tea costs $4.75. And you know that you don't have enough money. Okay, you don't have enough money for both the meal and the bubble tea. What can you do if you want to buy both? What are your choices? What are your options if you want to buy both? Let's have a look. Okay, I don't have enough money to buy both my lunch and the bubble tea. So $11.50, that's the price of the food. $4.75 is the price of the bubble tea. If you add those together, that equals $16.50. $16.50 is more than $15, and $15 is how much I have. Okay, so I have 3 choices, and we're going to look at those 3 choices now. Whoops, pretty carefully. I want to go back for a second. So my first choice is I can borrow money. I can ask my friend if she'll loan me money. My second choice is I can just not buy the bubble tea. And my third choice is I can use a credit card. So let's look at those three choices carefully. Okay? All right. Option 1, borrow money from a friend. If you don't have enough money, sometimes you might ask a friend to lend you the money to cover what you need. Okay? So sometimes this is a reasonable option. It's maybe not something you want to do all the time, but occasionally it's an okay option. Option 2, just don't buy the item that you want or need. Many times, the best choice is just not to buy the thing that you want or need. Because you know what? Sometimes you can just buy it in a few days anyway. Bubble tea is not something that you necessarily need, and plus, you might have money in a few days anyway. So maybe the best choice is just don't buy it. Option 3, use a credit card. Remember that using a credit card means debt. It's usually not a good idea to use a credit card, but in an emergency, you can use a credit card to pay for something that you need when you don't have enough money. So let's help us figure out which option is the best option in this situation. Okay, all right, so let's look again. Here's my budget. I have $15. I want to buy this meal, and I want to buy this bubble tea. Okay, so let's see, what can I do if I want to buy both? I have $15. I need $16.50 if I want to buy both. All right, how much more do I need? Well, I need $16.50, I have $15, so I only need $1.50. Is $1.50 a lot of money or a little bit of money? $1.50, it's not very much money, just a little bit. That's the first question. How much do I need? I need $1.50. That's not a lot of money. The second question is, why do I need more money? Do I need this because it's a need? Or do I need this because it's a want? Is bubble tea a need or a want? Well, bubble tea is definitely a want. It's delicious, but it's not something that I need. So it's definitely a want. It's a very small amount of money, and it's a want. That can help us to make the right decision. Okay, which is the best choice? I only need $1.50, but bubble tea is a want. The best choice is to not buy the bubble tea. We should just not buy it. We don't need it. We don't need very much money, so we should just not buy it. Let's just skip it. Okay, so that's our first choice. That was fairly easy to make that choice. It might be hard at the moment because we really want it, but we don't need it. Okay, let's look at our next choice. Here we are at the clothing store. Okay, we're gonna have to make another decision. We need something or we want something, and we don't have enough money. What are we gonna do now? Let's see. Okay, so let's first look at our budget. Okay, we have a $10 bill and we have two $20 bills. So let's see, 20 plus 20 is 40. 40 plus 10 is 50. So I have $50 altogether. Okay, $50 altogether. So I don't have enough money, let's see, for the tracksuit and the car ride home. So let's do some looking at the amounts here. So this tracksuit costs $39. I need to take an Uber to get home. The Uber to get home is going to cost $13. All right, so we're gonna have to do some math here. $39 and $13 is gonna be more than $50, which is my budget. What can I do? Let's remember back to our options. Okay, I don't have enough money to buy both the tracksuit and pay for my ride home. $39 plus $13 is $52. $52 is more than $50. All right, so remember we have three choices. We can borrow from a friend, we can not buy one of the options, or we can put it on a credit card. Which is the best choice here? Let's think. Remember those two questions that we want to ask. All right, I have $50. I need $52 to buy the tracksuit and pay for my ride home. All right, how much more do I need? So I need $52 to buy the tracksuit and get home, and I have $50, so I need $2. Why do I need more money? Is it a need or is it a want? So this is a really interesting question. Do I need the tracksuit? Well, we're not sure. It depends. Maybe you really do need the tracksuit. Do you need to get home? Yes, for sure you need to get home. Okay, so maybe it's a need. Maybe you really do need the tracksuit, and maybe you really do. Of course, you really need to get home. So this one might really be a need. Is $2 a little bit of money or a lot of money? Well, $2 is not really a lot of money. You can't buy lunch with $2. You can't buy very much with $2. Most people can find $2 pretty easily. That can help us to make a choice. So let's think about our decisions again. I need $2. Getting home is for sure a need. So in this case, I'm with a friend. If my friend has $2, then the best choice is to borrow $2 from my friend. In this case, it's okay to borrow from a friend. Okay? All right, let's make one more decision here. I've just gone to the store and I'm coming home on the bus. And something happens. Let's see what happens. I broke my glasses getting off the bus. I can't even see to use my phone. Oh no, look at the broken glasses here. I have enough money to pay my rent, but only $10 more. Okay, so it's important to pay rent, right? It's very important to pay for the place we live, but I only have $10 more than that. So here's my budget. My rent is $300. I have 100, 200, 300, and that's how much my rent is. But then I only have $10 more. So here's my broken glasses. It looks like it's going to cost $45 to fix my glasses. That's more than $10. What am I going to do? We're going to have to make a choice here. Let's see. I don't have enough money to pay the rent and fix my glasses. So it's $300 for my rent. It's $45 for my glasses. That equals $345. $345 is more than $310. And $310 is how much I have right now. What am I going to do? Let's see again what my choices are. I can borrow from a friend. I could just not get one of the items, or I can put it on a credit card. So let's see, which would be the best choice in this situation? Remember, without my glasses, I can't see. Maybe that can help us make the right choice. Okay, again, I have $310. You know what I'm just noticing, guys? This is the wrong amount of money. It should be $310 here. So you have to imagine that that's $310. I need $345. So how much more do I need? So I have 345. Nope, I need 345. I have 310. How much more do I need? I need $35. Oh, $35 is a little bit of money. Okay, why do I need more money? Is it a need or is it a want? So I need to fix my glasses. Is this just something I want? Or are my glasses something I really need? Well, I can't see without my glasses. This is an actual need. Glasses are something I really need. It's definitely a need. All right. So in this case, what is the best choice for how to take care of this problem? I need $35. Fixing my glasses is definitely a need. I would say that this is an emergency. So really we have two choices. I can't go without my glasses. So we have two choices. I can either borrow from a friend, or in this case, using a credit card might be okay. This is one of the only times that it would be okay. All right, hope that makes sense. Okay, so now we're ready to look at our daily activities. Okay, you're gonna have 3 days of activities, and you're going to make choices in these daily activities about how you would spend your money when you don't have enough money to buy something that you need and something that you want. Okay, so look for the next videos about each of the daily activities. All right, see you in a minute.